Pisces, you're my last sign for this mid-month tarot card reading for April 2024. We are starting with the general energies here using these astro dice, and then we'll explore your inner world with the unknown archetypes along with other tarot and oracle cards here, and as usual the advice from spirit. So let's begin. Hopefully you're having I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and let's see what comes out for you. Sorry, it's quite early in the morning and I'm finishing up. Still have a little energy left here. So let's see what's going on for you, Pisces. April 2024. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Ooh, a change of energy. So we have here, this is your energy, Pisces. Yes, this is a sign of Pisces right here. Then we have, this is Saturn. Saturn, it talks about lessons. And then we have the 7th house. So Father Saturn talks about lessons. So there was lessons that you had to learn or you are learning in a particular relationship. And with Pisces here, it has to do with the mind. Let me make sure this is, yeah, this is Pisces. This is the 12th house. So what is hidden? What was hidden that you had to deal with? Because Saturn talks about obligation, wisdom. So maybe some lesson gave you wisdom, because I wouldn't be surprised here with this Pisces and this Saturn card. We gain lessons through our experiences, through our difficult situations. So Saturn had a lot to teach you about your, maybe the way that your beliefs could be about, or you may be learning about beliefs in general. Doesn't have to be your particular belief. It could be looking at the collective, how they think, and talking about, could be addictions here too, because Pisces talks about addictions. Maybe you were addicted to a particular relationship or to some aspect of a relationship, because we have Libra here. This is the 7th house, the house of partnerships. So there's something you had to learn about a partnership. The Pisces also has to do with the shadow self, right? So it's kind of similar to the Aquarius read in a way, which was talking about dealing with the shadow, seeing the shadow. Or was that Capricorn? These last few readings have been quite deep, and I'm hoping that I'm doing it justice. I hope that if it resonated with you and you'd like to reach out, just let me know, because this is really some intense energy right here. I mean, for the past few signs, man, you've been going through some really tough stuff or had been going through. So, Spirit, what are the messages for the Piscean collective? My voice is going. for the Piscean collective for the mid-month of April 2024. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the Pisces collective for the month of April 2024. Thank you. Mid-April. One last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. So let's see what comes out for you. All right. It's quite part. Oh, okay. So we have, wow. So we have the womb and Thanatos. I forgot what Thanatos means, but it to me is like a web here. And the womb talks about birth, right? Origin, the origin of life. Something being birthed. And then we have Eros. Is this Eros about desire? There's a gem in between her lips here. Let's see what it talks about, because this card doesn't come up too often. This came up before. This one I'm not too sure of. I believe it did, but I'm not sure. But this definitely did not. So I'm seeing Eros. I could be wrong, but I'm seeing Eros as something like erotic. Could be. Maybe not. I could be completely off. So let's see. So the overall energy is Eros. XX. So love as desire, eroticism, sensuality. I knew it. Okay, so Eros can be depicted as unbridled sexuality and eroticism, the root of desire itself. So it's like longing for something. What are you longing for? It's a primal longing to merge with another human being, nature, music, art, plants. This card reveals an inevitable initiation into love's labyrinth. About desire and sexuality. Interesting. Oh gosh, I hope they don't who is this? All right, so we have the heart. So we're dealing about, I'm sorry for laughing. It's just like the last sign and it's just what comes out. All right, so we have eroticism and the heart. Maybe it's like examining these two things. It's like the yearning for love and sensuality. It's like, can they both exist together? Can they? Let's see. Oh, anywho, you guys are funny. All right, so let's see here. So we have the heart, the home, the center. It is common for us to leave this archetype center without realizing it, as the world with its seductive twists and turns. We may even become a stranger to the landscape of the heart. So is this unfamiliar territory to you? It could be the focus. The focus could be on sensuality and sex, desire, passion. But it's like, do you feel like you have to connect with your heart space through sex or through your sensuality? Because this is hiding behind this one. But what does womb have to do with this? Like, it's creation, right? The womb, everything comes from the womb, or life comes from the womb, right? It's metaphorically or an actual womb of an animal, but it's the birthing center where things are created. What is this here? Sathanos? Let's see. XX. So I think this is a no XX3. Okay, almost there. So this talks about death. I think it's, this is tough because it's like putting an end to something. So the death of creation, the end of creation. This is really deep here. Let me see something. Why is death here? Why is death here? This card came up many times. This one is, oh, it's like, I feel it's like you're trying to change something. How you approach your heart space, how you approach love. It's almost like death and birth. It's like putting the end to an energy that you had in the past and creating something new. Maybe it's have taken a long time here with the stone, right? Because the stone changes over a long period of time, right? It's nothing, stone is not easily malleable. It doesn't change easily. But maybe this is something you learn from, you know, a father figure in your life. Could be a mother figure, I don't know, but you learn this behavior from someone. And I think you use sensuality, your sensuality, as a way to connect. And now you're putting an end to that kind of way of being. You're putting an end to that. You're putting it to, you kind of putting it to rest. You're putting it to an end. It's the death. Because they say death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. So this is death and this is birth. So what here is being born now? Because if we put the death to, it's like pursuing. The hunter is like relentlessly going after things, pursuing it for its own gratification, right? Why do we hunt? In order to get what we want or desire, right? There's no consideration for anything else but our own desires, right? So what is this womb then? So the love. This came out again. This is love. So the death of this energy and the birth of actual love. About moving from your heart space. Yeah. Moving into your heart space. Let's see what the Akashic Records has to say about, what they can add to this. The Akashic Records. The Akashic Records are, It takes account to what happens to us within any particular lifetime, what the soul has to learn and experience. So let's see, Pisces, what comes out for you. Ooh, a song is coming into my head that it's a old, you have to excuse me, I'm from the Caribbean, so there's a song called My Lover. But I can't remember. If you could look at the lyrics, I'll be able to go over the lyrics if I remember. Wow. All right, so let's have a good time. Based on relationship, based on trust. All right, so let's see what comes out here. One more shuffle. What is going on here for the Pisces collective spirit? It's like changing your beliefs. It's like going through this metamorphosis. All right, so we have Uriel and the Sphinx in the upright. It's almost like a judgment, final decision on something. The Queen of Scrolls, the King of Scrolls in the reverse. Alright, so we have the Queen of Scrolls in the upright. And then we have the Eight of Forces. So the Eight of Forces is a lightning bolt. So something dramatic happened. This is almost like the Tower energy here. But I'll have a further look at the card. Yeah. The Four of Roses. You see? This is like Narcissus. Is that his name? The guy who, you see this guy here? He's in this picture here. He's in this, mirror. And there are people around him, but he doesn't see them. He only sees himself. So it's almost like a selfish energy. Really selfish, narcissistic. Something happened that was just earth-shattering, like a bolt of lightning, that sparks some kind of changes in you. I'm talking to someone here, it seems, that really had a problem with intimacy. Really have a problem with connecting with people from a heart space. Only looked at people as objects for their desire. We have the King of Scrolls in the reverse, which is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords in the reverse, to me, on a basic level, what this card means is someone who doesn't tell the truth. Someone who, tells falsehoods or who lies in order to achieve their own ends. But I can look into the guidebook to see what it means further. But we also have here the Queen of Scrolls, which is the Queen of Swords in the upright. And then we have the Journey. So hopefully you can see all the cards. Yeah. So we have seeking the truth, because the Queen of Scrolls here, you see how she has that, what do you call that, a scribe? I forgot what you call this thing that people used to write on for studying something. And her third eye here is illuminated. So she has, she's using her intuition here to figure stuff out, to see the truth of a situation. And I think this journey here is not an actual journey. It's just a journey of the soul, of the spirit. It's like moving away from something, moving away from a behavior or a way of seeing things. Let's go to the Uriel and the Sphinx. Number 21. The inner, it talks about inner discovery. Why do you, if this is a cross watcher, because this is talking about Pisces, what's going on in the inner world. So I'm assuming that we're talking about you here. So if you're cross watching, I mean, and it fits. But this here is telling me that you're examining why you know that you tell these kind of lies, looking into the truth of yourself and deciding on a conscious level to move away from a certain way of being. So we have the Queen of Scrolls here. Let's look at the Queen of Scrolls. And then we'll look at the Alright, so the Queen of Scrolls in the upright. So it's a woman of higher mind and whom you already know or have yet to meet. So this could be within yourself, Pisces, you know, or you could be meeting someone who does this to you, that kind of influences you in this manner, because it says the Queen of Swords is someone you're yet to meet. She could be a teacher to you in some way and offer friendship that could develop into a deeper love. Okay. So woman or man, don't look at the gender, right? So someone who's coming into your life, who is who could be in counseling, teaching, marketing, to give you some kind of insight. Because remember, her third eye here is illuminated. Right? It's illuminated. So she's using her intuition here. She knows a lot. She has wisdom. Her knowledge, she has gained a lot of knowledge over some time. Then the King of Scrolls in the reverse, though, is a separation. Yeah, this person here uses, he doesn't come from a heart space. Or this person, male or female, as I said before, please do not look at the gender. It's just this person, this man on this card here, is focusing on the analytical. It's like looking at love on the level of the mind instead of the level of the heart. And maybe when you meet this person, they help you to move away from that. A move, a relocation. So to me, this seems more of a figurative move, not an actual move. Or it could simply mean that this woman, this Queen of Swords here, male or female, as I said before, is moving into your life. Yeah. Which is something that's good, you know, you're observing something within yourself that you have to change. You know, this is good. Yeah. It has something was shocking that happened to you that it kind of, it made you focus in and look at yourself really on a deeper level and to examine your behavior. So what is the outcome? What is any additional messages here for the Piscean collective for the mid-month of April, Spirit? Thank you. Something shook you. It could be this Queen of Swords even that shook you. You know? You met this person and you think it was going to be just like everyone else, and Yeah, it just was not. So let's see what comes out. Spirit, what additional messages we have here for the Piscean collective? All right, so we have, oh, so we have to the moon and back. Someone just like it's not moving forward. I don't think this means that she wants to fly away or fly off, but she's just stuck. Not actually stuck, but you know, so almost like isolating herself. We have touching the sky, which is like is also isolation. It's like observing at a distance. They're both observing at a distance. And then we'll come back to this in a second. We have here stranded. Kind of feeling like you're out of your element with stranded here. This boat is not supposed to be on top of this tree. It's totally misplaced. What is he going to do? Maybe this is how you're feeling, like what I'm supposed to do now, like, you know, I'm not sure what to do. I'm in this kind of precarious situation here. We have Sleeping Beauty's dream. You could be dreaming about someone or just dreaming about something. Spirit could be sending you messages through your dreams. But whatever this is transformation at the heart level. You see here, this butterfly is in the place of her heart. And this butterfly signifies transformation. So you're transforming at the heart level. And then we have lullaby. I don't see this card too often, so I have to look at this to see what this is. Lullaby. So let's see here. To the moon and back, number 51, just to make sure. Desires, wishes, longing. Yeah, you see, I said she's not moving. She's just like in one place. So this card speaks about strong desires. Sometimes we crave what we don't have. Instead of taking action, we remain passive and let our dreams fall unknown. So that's what I'm talking about. It's like you're at a distance, whether metaphorically or physically, but you're not doing anything. You're just there. You're just thinking, dreaming, wishing, but not actually physically doing anything. Number 3, Sleeping Beauty. Soul journey, the power of imagination, inner strength. So what places so imagine if your soul could wander while you sleep. What places and people would it visit? Your soul is not tied to a certain place, it's able to tear down walls and scale a hedge of thorns. So your soul is ready to be free, but you feel stranded. So this is just saying that it's like you're not actually stranded. You're not tied to any particular location or place. This is not all just a dream. You could make it a reality for yourself. So number 38. That's the one that I really do not know. Lullaby. Again, dreams. the cycles of day and night, light and dark. So recovering at night, giving so much during the day. On his instrument, we can see the moon and the stars as the guardians of our dreams tonight. Rest with nature's lullaby. It's like you feel like you could only move in your dreams. You can only have your desires in your dreams. Like you cannot actually have what you desire when you're awake. It's like when you're awake, you just sit back and all you're doing is daydreaming. But there are changes that's being made on a heart level, you know. All right. So what's the advice? Hopefully I haven't gone on too long. What's the advice for the almost said Sagittarius, for the Pisces collective? What is the advice for the Pisces collective? Thank you, Spirit. One more shuffle. Oops. There you go. All right. Any messages? Ooh. All right. Three popped out. We have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment and honesty. Remember I talked about, like, not telling the truth, not looking at stuff on the heart level. So there's a lot of regret. Honesty, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So it's being honest with yourself and knowing that you can't change the past with regret here. But let's look at the cards that flipped out. So learning to be honest with yourself about what's going on for you, what things you need to change about yourself, unhealthy behaviors, whatever you learned from family that was, unhealthy. You have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So maybe that's why you feel stuck, because your heart is breaking. Something that you never really explored before. Then we have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So this behavior comes from a lack of self-esteem. It's like, even though narcissists portray, I'm not calling you a narcissist, but the energy of narcissism is somewhere where the person seeks their own pleasure, but it's not on a heart level. It's like getting what they want for their own, for their own gain, whether it's sex, money, whatever that is. And if you have low self-esteem, it's like you think that's all you are good for. You can't connect with people otherwise, That's what I'm saying. So purpose, I know what I'm here to do. So what is your purpose? Maybe that's what you're asking yourself. Spirit is asking you to find your purpose. What are you here for? Discover your purpose. And I think that you will do that if you keep asking yourself these questions and asking it of Spirit, and actually admitting to yourself that you're in a period of grief here, so that you can actually feel your feelings, and be able to connect with people. I mean, you have to have a balance, not all of heart, not all of mind, but a balance in between, okay? So I hope this helped, and I hope it resonated, Pisces. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, okay? Take care, Pisces. Bye.